Well, I hope you enjoyed those case studies and they gave you some idea of projects that are really underway. And that will give you some inspiration following what has been a really rewarding, I think, and very in-depth 3 days of discussion of the energy transition and of flexibility in Great Britain. I'd really encourage you to download the report. You can get it from the Carbon Trust website or from the resources button. There's really a lot in there, and I'm sure you'll want to go back to it time and again. And if you want to take another look at the recordings, you'll be able to download them from the website from next week. But now, just to bring the proceedings to a close, I'd like to invite Andrew Lever, Director at the Carbon Trust, to just say a few words. He's led the work on, he leads the Carbon Trust work on energy systems, and he's been overseeing the work on the report. Andrew.
Super, thank you, Janet. And yes, and yeah, let me just start by saying, of course, it's been great to have so many people join across the 3 days, and we've deliberately designed the event so you can dip in and out and join those sessions that have been most interest to you. Thank you for your attention and engagement. I'll keep this session brief, just to cover some of the key messages from the event. I'd like to start by saying that we consistently heard from our keynote speakers. It's very clear that the launch of the Flexibility in Great Britain report could really not have come at a more important time, with the UK government legally bound by net zero carbon target and the Climate Change Committee setting out the required trajectory. Action is required now, and the sense of urgency is immediate. Net zero is not negotiable, and through the Flexibility in Great Britain report, we have kind of purposefully set out to understand the role that flexibility can play to reach that net zero target at lowest cost. This week's been a big week for the energy transition. We heard earlier from the IEA this week about underlining the importance of energy flexibility for the global transition to net zero. And on our own events, the Climate Change Committee's Chris Stark, really reaffirming that smart flexibility is a necessary component to a smooth transition to net zero, and is really at the heart of this transition. So we're very pleased that the Flexibility in Great Britain report is kind of launching at quite a pivotal time. The report is truly groundbreaking in its depth, in its breadth, in its thoroughness, moving beyond the power sector to consider how the wider energy system can decarbonise at lowest cost. It's our aim to see the report used as robust evidence, and used as a reference document for policymakers and industry alike, in the same way our previous 2016 report, Flexibility report, was used. Key message is flexibility. It's a key infrastructure need, and we've demonstrated that significant value and cost reduction is possible if flexibility is integrated with heat and transport decarbonisation strategies and plans now. The action, quite frankly, is on all of us to tackle consumer engagement, shift policies and markets, and drive continued innovation, taking a whole systems approach. We've proven there's no winning technology, there's no silver bullet solution, but indeed there's value in taking a portfolio approach. However, we can be confident that investment in flexibility is a no regret option. There's a lot to do, and we'll be taking forward the insights in the Flexibility in Great Britain report in our own work, and we would love to engage with you to do so as well. So please contact us on any aspect of the report, and more than welcome to have a further, more detailed discussion. So we're coming to the close, and of course there's a number of people that I'd like to thank for their contribution to this week's great event. I'd like to extend my sincere thanks to all of our keynote speakers, who have kind of expertly set the context within which our report findings are operating. I'd like to thank our panelists who've added valuable perspectives and viewpoints on the findings, interpreted these into the challenges and opportunities ahead. I'd also like to thank our presenters across the Carbon Trust and Imperial College, who've taken us through report findings from different perspectives and I hope an easily digestible manner. I'd also like to thank Janet Wood from New Power, who has excellently navigated us through this event and kept us on track and on time. And of course, that is not done without everyone behind the scenes who have worked so hard to bring together this 3-day event. And finally, a thank you to you, our attendees, for engaging over the course of this week through this platform. I hope you found the sessions informative and that you find the report useful in addressing the role that flexibility can play in supporting Great Britain get to net zero. Thank you.